What's going on, everyone? I'm Nick Cato.
I'm Walter Boley.
And I'm Matt Harning. Wild card.
I always forget you're going to do that, but
I don't.
Yeah, this is Live Through Games Podcast Reloaded, episode 12.
12 weeks we've been doing this now.
More, actually, if you count the 7 videos we made that we couldn't upload.
Well, also, if you didn't notice, I always sat on that side, and he always sat on this side. So don't say we're out of ideas. You know, we've got fresh ideas coming up to how to change things up.
Next time, we'll just have Matt sit on that end of
facing
it.
us.
Not facing the camera.
I'll just blow
Jesus.
How about I'll be sitting where you are?
We're going to Facebook you.
Yeah, but I'm the host with the most. You can't.
Most what?
Fresh news.
Now I've got the fresh news. First topic. Xbox One and PS4 are effectively online consoles. Only consoles.
The reasons for that are broken games always need day one patches, and if you play offline, you can't get that.
Yeah.
And if you noticed, you can't play your games when you're offline a lot of the time.
A lot of them, yeah.
They say, oh, you don't. They're gonna have the little lock logo on the PS4, and I'm sure they have something with the Xbox.
I can't think. I'm sure there's some, but I
You
can't.
can even play Destiny on offline.
You can.
Yeah. You can go and just do like non-multiplayer stuff.
But you can do it without an internet connection, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. I've noticed that majority of games, they just don't let you play them. Like I remember during Christmas when the PSN and Xbox Live were out.
Yeah.
I couldn't play anything.
Well, if you got your PS Plus games, you need to have an online connection for those.
But even my games, I couldn't load up anything. It was
really, if it's games with Gold or PlayStation Plus, they tell you that you're going to need an online connection to play any of the free games you download.
Highly recommend the PS Plus games. This month, Infamous First Light, really good. It's Infamous. Mm-hmm. And The Swapper, great puzzle game. Got really good reviews. Quite good.
Oh, Xbox 360, you don't need to have an online connection to play your downloaded games.
That's good.
Yeah.
Give them more of a reason to still own a 360.
Because the games with Gold on 360.
My 360. Well, my mom's 360, but still.
Oh, yeah?
I use it more than her.
Witcher 2?
Haven't been getting clutch on that right now. Been getting clutch on Max Payne 3, GTA 5, and Naruto.
So you've been playing every 360 game that's not the one you haven't played already.
No, I haven't played the Naruto game. Still, listen, it was an upset game, and I had to drop 40 for it, and I really wish I didn't, because I thought it was something it wasn't, and now I feel obligated to beat it, and beat the hell out of it, just so I know I have the money.
What kind of game is it that you didn't think it was?
I thought there was I thought they were gonna have a what if story. Usually Ninja Storm 1, 2 were through the show showing you what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I thought this one was supposed to be what ifs. And all it is just a free roam tournament thing. And you just they have some talk and they had a little side story. It was just a waste. It was not what I was expecting. And so I'm pretty salty about it. I am very salty about it.
If we didn't know, last week we added a tiny salt shaker, but I figured anytime someone's salty, we can just pass it around.
I'm $40 salty.
That's not $40. That's a lot more salt than that. We need to get one of those bags, the 20, you know the 40-pound bags for the water water softener.
Yeah.
That's what you need. 2 of those. But
Not enough, but
kind of hijacked the news there, so we didn't get to do.
I just wanted to show you.
Yeah, I didn't get to do my usual little plugins. So I'll do them really fast. Go to YouTube. You're here already. Subscribe to us. Share the video with people that you know.
Or you don't.
Email us questions at livethroughgames@gmail.com. Keep checking the blog, even though it's probably not going to have that much stuff on it because we're transitioning more towards YouTube and Twitch. We'll have Let's Plays soon. Yeah, it's so much easier just to make videos. And it's more fun.
It is easily more.
But, yeah. I guess we'll just move on with the news then. There's a report going around. As if I needed any more reason to hate their guts. GameStop has reportedly been selling refurbished Red Ring of Death Xbox 360 since 2009. Basically, just exploiting the towel trick, which doesn't actually fix your console.
You heat the top and cool the bottom at the same time.
And it does something with the chip. So basically, they're selling you broken used Xboxes.
Yeah. That first wave of 360s was terrible. Something like a 54%
Yep.
break rate for those consoles.
I had to go through 3. I've gone through 3 Xboxes breaking on me.
I think I went through 2.
I had 2 as well.
Well,
That's,
we shouldn't have any.
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
Scumbags.
But I will say this: none of my PS3s ever broke.
They just kind of.
Yeah.
It is an exploit, though. You're right. It's just
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Sort of like when I sold them the Wii that was broken for 2 years and then just worked all of a sudden, and I just immediately dumped it off. It's probably why I'm not invited to their birthday party.
GameStop's birthday
No.
party.
Oh God, Nick, keep personal life out of this.
Woo! But they're salty about how I got $200 out of that.
Oh yeah.
Free Skyrim, Call of Duty. It was perfect.
You only got Skyrim and Call of Duty with $200.
And extra stuff.
Oh okay.
But
It's like
I got
somebody
those free
ripped you
games.
off.
But GameStop did. I should have got way more for it than that. But yeah,
That's
pretty shitty.
That's scamming right there.
it is.
Scamming.
I do not like you, GameStop. Fuck you.
Whoa.
All right. Anything more?
Hold on that a little
Yeah.
longer.
Anything more to add to this?
To
This topic?
I have no quarrels with GameStop, even though they did screw me. They actually, never mind. I am a little
what, they sold you
salty.
Naruto?
No, they sold me no. Get this crap, because me and you went to the GameStop that actually had one. I just was too stupid to, do the simple thing and ask someone. But I go and I buy it online. I use their shipping thing. I get the disc. It doesn't fucking work.
What game?
The Naruto game.
Oh,
It was
okay.
pre-used, and I was like, all right. So I was like now I gotta call GameStop. I'm like, hey, do I have to mail this back in to get a new
Yeah.
one, or can I go shit and then trade it out? I was like, do you guys have any? And they were like, oh, this one day. I was like, great. I was there like a week ago with Nick. I wouldn't have had to wait for it. So I was like, I just went in. They gave me a new copy, and I had to pay like $4, but.
So you had to drive 40 minutes to Ocala, pay them $4 when they sent you broken product.
Exactly.
I would have been like, nope.
You pay me $4.
I'll say this is bullshit, and then they'll sit there and be like, well, what are you gonna do about it? It's like, well, I can't afford a lawyer and sue your ass.
What are you gonna do about it?
Tell them you sent me a broken fucking disc.
I was just kind of like,
Give me gas money.
I know.
God. Seems
Yeah.
like you
No,
have a really
I've
bad
been done with GameStop for a while now.
I love my digital only. It's so good.
I used the last credit I had stored up there for, I can't even remember why I had it, but when Smash Bros. Wii U came out, I was like, okay, that's the last purchase I'm doing at GameStop. I'm moving that $40 I have to Smash Bros. Purchase. Clean slate, all done. No more.
I love it. I love not getting their emails anymore. Not asking
Oh, I still get their
me
emails.
constantly.
I like it when they beg.
Like, oh, do you want to use your points to
Pretty dumb.
upgrade your Power Pro card? No.
I got quite a few points. I could actually buy one of those PS4 charger holder things.
It was funny. Andrew's mom. Andrew's been saving up his credit for whatever the hell the thing is, the Turtle Beach headset.
Yeah.
And his mom bought him like a present for Christmas, and with his points accidentally like renewed his thing for a year, his Power Up Pro with his points, so he like has like no points. So
Oh yeah,
stuck.
for my like 8 years of being a customer at GameStop, my points amounted to being able to get like a hat or something.
I'm actually upset. I was gonna buy a pair of headphones, but it's only for the 360. That's the only thing they're selling. I was like, really? I have plenty for it. But now I'm strongly thinking, now that I'm embracing the 360 right now, I think I might use my pre-owned $25 coupon and probably buy like Stick of Truth and beat it.
It's only $30 at Walmart right now. New.
Well, that's not a $25 coupon though I can use.
Oh, just let you know. I don't know. It'll probably be ridiculously expensive at GameStop.
Yeah.
Scumbags. Anyway, moving on.
It's
Naughty.
broken though.
Yeah, it will be. Naughty Dog is working solely on Uncharted 4 now. Naughty Dog's Bruce Staley said when asked about The Last of Us 2, quote, "That's a big if. We're 110% in Uncharted 4 territory now. Blinders on. Make this awesome," end quote. He also said, quote, "We have brainstormed sequel ideas for Last of Us, and we brainstormed ideas for new games, but that's all put on ice right now while we work on Uncharted 4.
I like it. As much
Good.
as I want a
So-
sequel to Uncharted or to The Last of Us, putting it all towards Uncharted 4, which is obviously amazing.
So I have a question. With the demo that was shown at PSX of Uncharted
Yes.
4? PSX. Are you guys worried that they might pull a Watch? I mean, it's not going to be as bad, but they might pull a Watch Dogs with Uncharted 4?
No.
I mean, I know it's not going to be bad, but I'm saying, is it going to match the gameplay they showed?
Yes.
I think so, because that was what we saw there. Watch Dogs wasn't actually, we found out wasn't actually like a demo. Like,
Right.
they weren't actually playing it. This, they were actually playing the game, and you saw that was a level they were making because the guy screwed up
Yeah.
and fell off the map and like glitched in like this like abyss.
Or
So
is
that
it just
is-
a ruse?
No, that is gameplay.
Also, not only that, but on top of that, Watch Dogs was a game we weren't familiar with. When we watched Uncharted 4, me and Nick, we could sit there and we could see things that obviously were in the
Yeah.
other games, and they added some couple of new.
Because and Last of Us was a fantastic game, but the first I remember I saw it with one of you two. The first demo they showed of The Last of Us, just the brutal fight between Joel and one of the survivors, and that was not gameplay. They made it look like it was gameplay, but that
The
was
brutal
staged.
fights?
That was a staged thing, like that one.
I
that
know
particular fight.
I know my brutal fights that I wasn't disappointed with brutal fights at all. It
But
was a
like
ton.
and the way they showed the enemy
They
AI.
always do milk demos.
Yeah.
I do agree. It's like a trailer for a movie. They always like, oh, that looks so cool,
Yeah.
but it's not always quite that.
And the way the enemy
Every time.
AI was like so smart in that gameplay demo, it's like they fudged it a little bit. The game was obviously still fantastic, but they fudged it.
Yeah, just like I get what you're
That,
saying.
yeah, it's not going to be Watch Dogs level because
No, Watch Dogs was bad.
The
That's
main
the
thing they
worst
did
thing
was
I've
just the graphics.
Yeah.
It was just like ridiculous in the demo, and then I was like, it's still good, but
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 did something similar. If you remember.
yeah, but that was 360 graphics. I mean, that was
Well,
pretty good
you
for
make a promise, you
360
make a
and
promise.
PS3. They also said that they want this to be the ultimate Uncharted 4, to where they're going to take the best things from all three of the franchises and make sure this is like the best one.
So there's going to be a lot of dead foreigners, is what you're saying.
A lot of dead people. He's going to kill
Foreigners.
hundreds of people.
Maybe for the final game, though, he might kill like one American.
Jesus. Oh, Walt.
He's like, I have to do this.
Hey, Max Payne's on that type of
Oh yeah, he is.
that lifestyle.
That was
Well, he's
good.
killed Americans too.
He kills. He hates you if you're alive. Like he just starts shooting.
He hates himself for being alive.
Yeah, he's just too badass.
Yeah, he sucks at killing himself.
I'm just some washed up has-been fighting
No, you're
some
not.
thugs in the favelas. Like, no, you're not. Like, you just took out 80 guys.
I know. I laughed whenever I watch his little lines. Where he's like, me and Corey laughed so hard. It's like, it was such a corny line. Like his friend was like sitting. He's like, "Hey, look, Max, there's a light at the end of the tunnel." He's like, "If there isn't a light at the end of the tunnel, it's just a hole." He just says his little botanist lines.
If you're wondering why Matt said botanist, this has never been said
Yeah, I
in 12
forgot.
weeks. This is that's a
Inside
word
jokes.
for like
Gears of War 2.
jabroni.
Yeah.
If you don't know what jabroni means, watch The
It's just
Rock.
lame, stupid,
Yeah.
cheesy, corny, whatever we want. But Gears of War 2, what do I look like? A fucking botanist?
It carries with us.
Yeah.
It was a great line, Marcus.
He didn't
Gotcha.
die. You don't have to do that.
It don't matter. Whoa, spoilers. I'm just kidding.
Spoilers, he didn't die.
Alright.
It's not bad.
Moving on. Microsoft says that Banjo-Kazooie and other Rare games will eventually return.
Is this for only Wii U?
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft. Oh, Microsoft. I just said that because I was thinking Donkey Kong was Rare.
This is what I'm scared of with when they bought Rare all those years ago. That they had so many great games. So I was scared of for Mojang. Then they're just like, we don't even use you. It's like, okay, well you have all that talent, you're not once made
honestly,
a game for it.
Them buying out Mojang though, it's just like they really should they just did it so they could make Minecraft money. Like I don't even see what they could even do.
There's
it's
another-
just a game that you shouldn't touch.
No, there's another game. It's like there's other Mojang games. Like they're
Okay,
in the
well, let's
process
be
of
real.
I know they bought it for Minecraft. I'm just saying that Rare has some good franchises like Perfect Dark and all that stuff. But
Doesn't have
Banjo-Kazooie.
Donkey Kong anymore, apparently.
Well, no, that's
It's
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah. Nintendo bought that ass.
But I'd like to see Banjo return.
I never
That was
played
good.
those games.
They're fun little games.
I mean, I've played at a friend's house, but I haven't really like sat down and played one.
Banjo and Banjo Tooie.
I mean, am I gonna like jump up and down if they announce one for Xbox One? Probably not, but
I'm gonna laugh when it's for game of the year.
beats out
Game of
Metal
the year
Gear Solid
2018.
Except next year.
If Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out this year, could
You
get
know what?
pushed back.
I don't care if they do.
They should. Yeah.
No, they shouldn't, because I want them to compete with the freaking artillery that's in this.
Do you?
Is
You might
Metal
be
Gear Solid 5
disappointed.
backing down?
Nick,
I know, I'm just kidding.
I
I'm
feel like
just
you're
joking.
severely underestimating
No, I
this
know.
game. I don't
No,
think
no,
you
no,
really
I know.
understand
Metal Gear
what
Solid's
Metal Gear
good.
Solid is.
I like Metal Gear Solid.
sees Legend of Zelda, it sees Uncharted, it sees Witcher 3, and it's like, I don't
And
want these
Halo
problems.
5.
No, it sits there and says, "Hey, we're just as big as you guys are."
It's like, but man,
Yeah, it is.
Geralt, your beard in The Witcher 3 looks pretty good.
Witcher 3 is not going to win Game of the Year.
Don't be salty.
Dude,
on
that
us.
freaking me and Corey watched that CG trailer. It was freaking dirty. When
And
it
the
did. I was
game-
like, why can't I do that in the game within The Witcher 2?
Because it's a hard game.
Because they're milking you. Just like the other trailers.
No,
did.
that was just a pure, like,
Yeah, trailer.
it was
cutscene.
just it was
It's
just
just
a
a
CG
cutscene.
thing.
Like, that was...
God,
no,
he
watch
freaking-
they have gameplay demos. also.
Oh yeah, I watched him like hunt down a griffin or something.
It's pretty. It looks good, but it's not going to win.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. my prediction, check episode... I don't remember which one. But,
9.
I predicted Legend of Zelda Wii U to win Game of the Year.
If that comes out. I hope it does, but I'll be surprised if that comes out too.
Nintendo fulfills its promises.
Yeah, they do.
It hurts because I would love to say that game would win,
Oh,
but
that's good. Before I forget, just because you brought up
Batman.
Legend of Zelda,
I'm just saying.
because this is the news we care about. I can talk about this. There's rumors floating around that this Legend of Zelda Wii U is just like a super HD remake of The Legend of Zelda.
That is
Very
not a
much
bad
fast.
idea.
The very first one.
They said like
I don't
with
think
the trailer.
Super HD quite covers.
Yeah, like they said like
what
with
they're
the they said like with the land,
Mhm.
with like a lake or something. I don't know how the hell they did it, but they like overlaid a map. And like it matches up like the
Well, they
little
showed the
portion.
map.
Yeah, the little portion of the map they have like portions up like perfectly, almost perfectly with the map of. It was I think
You
it
mean
was
Zelda 1? Like
it was either Zelda 1 or A Link to the Past. One of those. I don't remember which
It's
one.
not
One
Link
of
to the
those.
Past. They already did Link
Yeah.
Between Worlds. They wouldn't do that again.
Link Between Worlds wasn't. That was
It was
a sequel, but
right, but they wouldn't do a Link to the Past and then do.
well, they
Link
could do
Between
they could
Worlds,
do
and
like
they
a direct
do-
sequel. But one of
That
them,
is-
yeah, maybe
honestly,
that's awesome.
It sounds half-assed, but honestly, dude, that's not a bad idea.
No,
That
there's
really is not
HD
a bad
remakes,
idea.
and then there's what they
Yeah.
did if that's true.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They just remade the game in the spirit of Zelda.
They just made the map.
Yeah.
Sort of the
I'm
same.
just getting salty because I'm not seeing him in his green tunic, and I'm getting mad.
You almost never finish a Legend of Zelda game in your green tunic.
Dude, it's his symbol of his
Whether it's-
freaking... I'm not talking about... He's wearing his, like, ratty clothes he wears before he gets his hero tunic.
You'll get it. Don't worry.
I mean, it's
So-
like, why can't... I just want to see a
He's got
video
too
of him
many-
wearing it, so
he's
I'm
got-
like, okay, I'm not going to be wearing this blue shirt the whole time.
He's got too many accessories to worry about his
He's
green
looking like a
tunic.
chick a little bit. in this
Okay,
video.
and what does he always have on his green hero tunic? He has
Leggings?
satchels, freaking bat belt, utility belt over there with all those little.
Satchels?
Bombs.
Yeah, he's got little freaking like
Packs.
little like packs and
Pouches.
stuff hanging off of his
The
freaking
belt?
Yeah,
Gotta
Oh,
put
he
those
says the
rupees.
belt, the sword.
he's got everything.
He's the man. I love Link.
Yeah.
But that would be awesome if
It's
they
like-
did that.
Nintendo announces new Legend of Zelda will get Mass Effect-like dialogue options. Yeah. What?
He falls off. The man.
Like the romance option.
Well, speaking of, before it gets too weird over here, before it gets Iron Bowl weird,
Whoa,
I'll move on.
Who's that?
Dragon Age Inquisition. I'll tell you after the.
Rare NES game stadium events bidding exceeds $100,000.
Wait, what is it?
stadium events.
Oh,
It's a
somebody
rare NES
somebody
game.
beat out my $80,000 bid.
Oh man,
Oh yeah, I thought I saw something about that. It's really I heard about
that makes me sort of wonder if there'll be any games from like PS2 or PS1 that's worth that much money.
It's not going to be because they're good. It's going to be because they're rare.
Yeah, stadium events sucked. They're just
I
gonna be
remember the
printed
only game
out
I
like a few.
remember, and like I don't get why, because you know there's so many Ocarina of Time gold cartridges ones, but there's like a specific unique one.
Ocarina, or
yeah,
you sure
Ocarina.
or Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, Ocarina.
Legend of Zelda,
You got it.
Ocarina of
64?
Time. There's like a gold cartridge one though. There's something. I guess it's first edition.
No, it's
maybe?
something like if you bought it within the first month or something, or
I've
like
seen that
a
go for
magazine
ridiculous
order or
price.
something. But yeah, I had a golden Majora's Mask cartridge.
Yeah,
for
so it's.
N64.
I know that's what the Ocarina. That there's just something about that one that was like I saw this guy selling it for a ridiculous amount. And I like looked back whenever Topher gave me his freaking N64. I had Ocarina of Time. I'm like, I got a gold cartridge. Can I, go sell this for like $100,000?
Yeah. I doubt it.
I think that's crazy. Sort of makes me wonder what kind of money these people have that are collectors. They're just
Probably a lot. Probably a lot.
That's
of
what
business-
happens
like
whenever you don't
businesses,
have when you have too much money, too much time.
God, it sounds amazing. I wish I had too much money. Do I
Yeah,
be like,
too
I'll
much
buy
time.
stadium
But
events?
see, I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's a waste of money to me. It's just
I
not-
would do it and then I'd burn it. Just so everyone could see.
There's just like the
So what? Now we
Martha
can all like think you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You're burning.
I bought a video
gaming
game
history.
for $100,000. I don't need any more
And
help
if you
because
burned
I'm
it,
an
I
asshole.
feel like you should be shot for it. Because that's just like taking of something and then just be like,
Don't worry, man.
screw you guys.
I will dump salt on it before I burn it.
Damn it, Walt.
But
Destroy those ghosts.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse has been delayed a week.
Ah.
The new release date's February 24th. For Xbox One, PS4, PS3, and Xbox 360. I'm very happy about this, even though it's a week. People are learning that what happened last year can happen again.
And I
they
really don't think a
cannot
Dragon Ball Z
release,
game can take any bad press. They're all
and
like,
they can't release trash games.
But, but about that though, you put so much trash out, and you finally come out with that
Yeah,
golden
decent
goose egg,
game.
and it's like, oh.
Yeah,
it's like we finally got a game that's okay.
it could be good.
Dude, don't lie. You know you
Budokais
had fun
were
whenever
good.
we were
Budokai,
playing
huh?
Tenkaichi. Remember
Oh,
Tenkaichi 2 we
You
played?
suck, Goku!
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
Oh, she's in J-Stars, by the way, in her own
Now
game.
I'm buying it. What's her name? Aria?
Yeah, and her ultra thing is she literally punches you into the ground and the earth literally cracks in half.
She wasn't that strong, was she?
No,
was just a
she
little
wasn't.
android.
But she has her own comic, or her
No,
own
no,
manga.
no, no.
I know. I'm not saying you should. I'm just
You-
saying that she's not. She's so badass. She could steer
Like-
off of Dragon Ball Z
Like
and
she
make her own
was,
shit.
she was in original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And she was she fought
She was an
Goku.
android.
Okay.
Actually, she really didn't fight him. She just helped him.
Okay. But I'm just saying, you picked Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I had Arya, and I beat you.
So what?
I just wanted everybody to know that.
It's Dragon Ball Xenoverse. You go around town.
And if every time I
around-
did this, I threw a boulder.
You go around the galaxy and through time and space. And
I don't
And
like it.
artists?
I wish.
I'm trying to sell
Telltale Doctor Who game.
game.
Good. Too many.
Yay.
Oh, the last topic of news you should know. Microsoft's new policies when it comes to YouTube and Twitch with their games. Basically, you can't make any money off of their games at all except for advertisements. And they have complete access to your, let's say I put up a Halo 5 Let's Play video, which I will. They could take it and use it without my permission whatsoever. Yeah. So, oh yeah, Minecraft is excluded from all of this.
I mean, this really doesn't bug me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's,
So PS4 ain't doing that?
no.
I was kind of surprised that wasn't.
PlayStation Nation, not letting the man.
I was
get down.
I was kind of surprised that wasn't already the policy. I would have assumed that was the policy.
It's like
already.
people like Rooster Teeth with the red versus blue, like the Halo thing.
No, they're.
They, yeah, no, they
yeah.
signed. I was saying like stuff like that. You can't make money off of. You can do it, but you can't make money off it.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. But
It sucks for the people who are getting boned by it.
The Minecraft community, as I said,
They were
would
just like,
just
woo!
the Minecraft community would just be like, what? Whoa!
They would like
We're
build
done.
an exact replica of Bungie Studios and burn it to the ground.
Oh, that's a good one.
They can do it.
They would-
Minecraft players surpass Dota 2 players. There's like 2 million worldwide or something. I had
That
just
game
spoken
is
to
so
my
amazing.
glass, so
Dota?
if you didn't, they passed Dota players. If you didn't understand my glass talk, but yeah,
Dota 2.
we
So is that
all
one
love
of the
those
World of
MOBAs. I don't know.
Oh my god,
I
yeah.
think yeah.
I
I think right now the most played game is League.
Those games trump WoW by
Freaking
like,
MOBAs.
it's like 10 million.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
WoW has like, what is it they have Dota have? 22? What'd you say?
2 million something.
Oh, never mind. WoW's kicking their ass.
I don't
WoW's got
know.
11 million.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's 22 million.
I don't know. I thought they were. I thought they were destroying them. I thought
Yeah,
like, when you
Dota's-
said League was like the #1 play game. I was like, wow. I mean, they're
Oh no, League is. I was talking about Dota.
well.
I
I
don't
mean,
know. Dota's gay.
how much does League?
No offense to people who play MOBAs, they're so.
I've never played one really yet.
Oh,
so
I
can't
did.
say.
My roommate was obsessed. Can't do it. Too team reliant, and I don't want to talk to random people. I don't really like doing it that much.
That's why you just gotta know your role.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. So yeah, that was the news. I guess before we get into the questions from the community, what's going on? You guys good?
Ant-Man trailer. That dropped.
Ant-Man's alright. I think he's a pretty lame superhero, but I'll see it because it's Marvel. I'm sure it'll be good.
Look, everybody said the same shit when they're like, wait, a Marvel movie about a talking raccoon in a tree?
I didn't say that.
You didn't, but people less informed would have.
I didn't know
And
that
then-
much about him.
And then it's like, oh, Ant-Man, a movie about a guy who can shrink? Come on.
His powers are kind of stupid, though. Let's be honest.
But at the same time, they're YOLO.
So are
No.
Star-Lord's powers. He doesn't have any.
Yeah, that's not stupid. He's just the boss with guns.
He still can't be.
With other people.
Oh, and Ant-Man does have strength also.
Yeah, super strength?
He
Or
can,
is
like,
it
he
just
like makes
because
his
he...
muscles more dense. And
Oh.
like
Means
he
he could be
single-handedly
Spider-Man.
beat Doctor Doom. Like,
I refuse.
this Ant-Man,
I
Scott Lang,
refuse.
single-handedly beat Doctor Doom, ripped off his mask,
So I gotta know.
made him look like
is
a
he-
little girl.
I'm not James. I'm not James. James, this is for you.
Yeah, Doom got bodied by Ant-Man. I'll link you the comic.
He's not a good guy, by the way, James. He's a villain. He's a tyrant.
He's
a
still
guy,
the man.
A guy named Doctor Doom isn't a good guy.
But, I don't know.
Most wanted villain in all of Marvel.
But yeah, so he got the super strength. He can. The helmet lets him command like insects. Which, oh, that sounds lame. Until you gotta fight that, and you gotta fight a swarm of wasps, and then you tell me.
I thought he only controlled ants.
No, he just. Hank Pym loves ants, so he's like Ant-Man, but it's insects in general.
So he's insect man?
Well, Spider-Man doesn't love spiders, but he's Spider-Man.
That's because he
Yeah.
has
doesn't
spider
even have
powers.
He doesn't even have 8
He
legs.
has. Okay, what did he say?
Oh,
let me
you
guess. Can he
obviously
lift
didn't watch
10
the
times
cartoon,
as
is
strong?
I did. That one time he became a spider. It was stupid.
That's his evolution more. But
Hank Pym has the whole like.
it's not Hank Pym. It's Scott
No, I'm
Lang.
talking about Hank Pym though. I'm
He's
just
got an
saying,
ant
like,
fetish. It's okay.
he just
Yeah,
said
ant
he
farm
makes
as a
himself stronger, and he's probably what? Let me guess. It's like 10 times stronger, like ants or like.
Oh,
it's
no,
like
it
100.
says- it
Ants
says
are
it's-
100 times. You can lift
Yeah.
like 1,000 times their body weight,
Yeah, it's
which is
really
still
low.
like nothing at all if you really think about it. But
To an ant.
that would be a good
but
power.
To a human.
Can you imagine that power? If he
What?
could grow the ants? Oh god.
It'd be like that Goosebumps book that I remember where they had like the giant ants attacking the town.
They would wreck shit.
Well, he can't do that.
He
But
should.
the only
They
thing
would
is-
grow the wasps.
One of the things in the Ant-Man trailer, check it out if you haven't, is Ant-Man comics. I've read it. I kind of want to read the new series that just started just because I heard it was pretty good. But they can turn like an ordinary setting into like a fantastical setting because when he gets to like that subatomic level, like that whole new perspective. And you saw in the trailer, like when it looked like he was riding the ant away from a cityscape, it was just the server room of a place that he just robbed. But it looks like way different when you look at it from his perspective.
He's so small.
Yeah, and like I'm excited for the movie. You know, Marvel hasn't done
Yeah.
long in a while
Can't wait. Since they signed with Disney.
since Ghost
Since
Rider.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, since Ghost Rider. Which I don't even know if that was Fox or Sony Studios.
Get that. Don't bring that trash actor up.
Your namesake?
No, it's not. He's garbage. You know what?
Nicholas
He's
Cage.
not my namesake. He spells it differently than
Not
me.
your namesake.
Differently than me. He's N-I-C-O-L-A-S.
It makes more sense.
I'm
like
N-I-C-H. And he's gay.
He's not gay.
But
It's not, and it's okay.
hey, you know
if
what?
he
I
is
respect
gay.
it though. He makes money. He
Yeah.
makes money.
It's okay if he is gay. We don't hate gays here at Live Through Games.
I didn't mean gay like homo. Come on.
Do you think he's a homo?
No.
Would it be okay if he was?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Like Matt always asked me, he's like, would you be my friend if I was gay? And I was like, yeah.
I never said that.
Don't try to hide. Matt's wild card.
I don't know who's telling the truth.
Matt's wild card.
Well, you need to get this personal level, like,
Just
don't
like-
like everyone know about me.
Come on.
Just like, hypothetically.
If I was gay, would you be my
like,
friend?
way out there. Like, not even me, it's my friend.
God. But how have you been, Matt? You
I
good?
don't know, man. I'm kind of trying to soak in this insult you've been throwing at me.
I didn't mean to insult you. I'm sorry.
But I'm doing okay. I'm a little sick, but I'm getting over it.
It's a trooper right there. Doing the podcast even though he's sick. That's what I said. And I was like, if you're gonna get me sick, I don't know, I'll take an emergency.
Well, I knew I couldn't be like, well, can we do it Tuesday? He'd probably make up some lame excuse.
I'll take an airborne tablet.
I just have a sore throat, really,
But-
though. It's nothing big.
I've been good. I had a very annoying thing whenever I left your house today. Really annoying.
To start
That this
boring.
dude riding my. Now I think about it, I wasn't smart because the roads are slick, but this guy was like riding my ass. I fucking hate driving. So I brake checked him and I was like, maybe it's not smart because it's wet. And I got Burger King. It was pretty good. I was feeling a little down. I had some ball and enchiladas today too for dinner. It was good.
Who cares?
I'm just saying how my day was. They could care. You don't know, Matt.
I'm talking about topical things.
No, I just asked you how you were.
And I'm good because I saw the Ant-Man trailer.
That's good. And I'm
Then we
good.
go to Nick's Burger King.
Then I'm driving home a little salty about it. And 1 week from Bare Naked Ladies came on the radio. It was pretty good.
You know what
Got me
this
in a
reminds me
chipper
of?
mood.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember the 40-year-old virgin scene wherever Seth Rogen asks the dude about his weekend and he tells him how he wanted to make like an egg sandwich? Egg and cheese sandwich. That's what I feel like you just told us. And I was going to make it, but then I just decided to throw it in the trash.
You're just making fun of me, Matt. And with that, we'll just jump into community questions. That's a good name. I just thought of that. Should we call it community chest?
God,
Like
you're
Monopoly?
so corny.
No response.
We can call it Conquest.
But yes, like Ethan, you too can ask your question by emailing livethroughgames@gmail.com or just commenting on the YouTube video. I'll see it.
Shout out to Ethan.
There's not that many. Thank you for writing in. His question is, what 2015 game that's getting a lot of coverage will flop, and which game that's not getting a lot of coverage will surprise everyone and succeed?
So let's start with our
Flops.
not getting the flops. Is that
So,
what, yeah, the flops.
people that are,
So
yeah, the games.
let's all go through our flops. What do you got?
My flop is The Division.
That's the one where he shut the door, right? And
Yes,
like,
everyone
lost their
freaked out. Yeah.
minds.
See, I am very excited for this game, but I know it will
It was
flop.
awesome.
This game just has flop written all over it because of
What
all
is
the
it?
recent this game's like super online connectivity stuff with all the problems that's been going on recently with broken games, online problems. This game just has it written all over it,
So
and the
Division-
fact that it's been supposed to, like, they announced it so long ago,
Yeah.
and it's just sort of just
I
like
bet
chilling.
there's not even going to be slightly ajar car doors for you to close.
Hope
If
there
there's
is.
not, I'm going to be pissed.
I'm going to riot.
That's what I wanted to see. That's
We're
what
done.
I drove. I wanted to play that game just so I could do that.
But that, to me, it just has all the makings of a flop.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I can't say for sure, but a flop. I'm going with The Order 1886. I have
It's
just
coming out next month, guys. So we'll
So-
Wait,
you guys will get to rub it in my face when the game gets a 9.8 out of 10. But
So it's prediction.
what's that?
It's just a
Yeah.
prediction. So
But so from what I've seen, the game looks gorgeous, like graphics wise.
Gameplay looks pretty
See,
good.
honestly, to me, out of all the games I've seen, I think that looks the least good to me as far as graphics go.
I disagree, but I think the game looks amazing. And then I see gameplay, and I've heard mixed impressions. I've heard people say they really like the improvements, and I've heard other people say they're still not impressed. But to me, it's like it's going to be kind of maybe like a Rise: Son of Rome, where like the game looked gorgeous, but it was just the gameplay just wasn't anything special. Like it wasn't bad like Rise wasn't bad hack and slash. It was just
After PS, like in the beginning, everyone was just like, no. But apparently, it's come a long way, and everyone at PSX that played it, I'd say the majority of them said the gameplay was really fun.
Plus I saw like a 2-minute quick time event where he like fought that werewolf thing in like a basement.
Oh,
and I was just
that was
like,
E3.
I wasn't impressed with that.
I was just like, it's like press X to live. It's like, Christ.
But I like everything about that game so far.
Well, I just.
But
I
it
feel like,
could.
I don't know what the difference between flop and just disappoint is. I just feel like it's.
That's what I mean. Like disappoint.
Okay. Like flop, I feel like it's like a 4 out of 10. Like I just feel like it's not going to meet the hype that's behind it.
What's your prediction of a review score? If that's what you're going by.
Well, let's
You ready
first
for this?
like what's
You ready for this?
Let me guess what yours is gonna say.
7.
7.2.
No.
Oh.
6.9.
Okay.
You know why?
Just an okay.
So I win because I round up. So I said 7.
No, because you both went over. We're playing Price is Right. You both lost. You should have said $1. But 6.9, and it's going to say too much quick time.
Not everyone's. I mean, yeah, I feel like games are slowly getting out of that, but
Quick time
for someone
events-
who like played Bayonetta that has that.
Actually, the quick time events
really
in
been on it too
in
much.
the werewolf trailer, it wasn't like that much. Like majority of the time I saw him, he was like
But it was the
walking
entirety
back and
of-
shooting him.
But that
he
was like an
wasn't-
on rails moment. You know what I mean? Like that was just boom, 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 quick time, something else, boom, boom, quick time. Like now, and Bayonetta's for the most part, they're just points getting quick time. There's like 1 or 2 ones you have to do, but even then, it's during such epic set pieces that you really don't care.
I would say getting attacked by a werewolf's pretty epic.
No, not to Bayonetta. It's not. It's like one werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay, well this guy can't do what Bayonetta does.
One human-sized werewolf. Wait, is the
It's
werewolf
not human size.
the arm of a giant werewolf that is attacking you from the stomach of a demon?
Still quick time events, and that didn't hold Bayonetta back. But I like it.
Flop for me. Battlefield Hardline.
Bad timing.
That hurts for
Bad
that hurts
timing
me.
for that game.
Why?
Because
Yeah,
of
he
all
had
the
a weird
stuff that's
point
been
about
going
this.
on with like militarization of police and all this like police brutality stuff. And this game is solely based on.
All right, well that's not my reason why.
I know
I'm
what
saying
you're
it.
saying.
In the trailer, the guy arrested the dude and said, "You have the right to shut the fuck up."
Yeah, there's no discrimination. I'm sure you're arresting white and blacks
They're
and all
probably
that
trying to
kind of
scheme
stuff,
us.
so it doesn't
Yeah,
even matter.
But I was just saying.
Anyway, so I don't know. I just like when I saw Battlefield 4, the trailer, like I saw the part where where that building goes down and everyone just thought it was so epic, and then like I read about it and everyone's like, oh, it was okay the first 2 times, and then it just got annoying. I was like, okay, so that's kind of boring. And then like I never seen anyone talk about how they like. Have you ever done it where they just remember the tank that rolled in and you're able to like go underground and like destroy
the street
to fall through? Did people do that? I didn't play that.
I can't say they couldn't do it. I never saw it.
Yeah, so it's just like it's like what we were talking about, how they really milk the trailers, and then it's just like it was good, but it was like I don't know. I just see this one. It's like they're showing you do all this ridiculous stuff, like freaking like zip lining over to other stuff and all this crap. It's like, am I really gonna do that almost every single time I play, or am I literally gonna do like a couple of them, like a couple things, run, shoot, and do the same thing you do in Battlefield?
I was hearing people say they were like excited about how accessible it was. They're like, "Oh, you're just running around. I can get into a car and start driving around." That's cool. I don't have to earn. I don't have to earn anything. Like we all just get it.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a flop.
Well, the one thing I will say that though, the one thing I will always give Battlefield does it right with their vehicles. Like I loved riding the tank. Like tank was my thing.
Jets, helicopters.
Yeah, I mean they're so hard. I mean I can tell you millions of stories where I was driving and I'm like Matt. I just crashed the helicopter. So I just took to the ground game.
I don't know. I think it'll flop just because Battlefield 4 was so
I think they
utterly
learned their
broken.
lesson though.
Yeah,
I think there's no way they didn't learn their
No, I know,
It's EA, they
I
don't
know.
care.
But the fans,
But maybe DICE does.
but the fans are probably a little salty about it.
Yeah.
Especially,
Well, you're talking about a sales flop then.
sales flop, and I think
As
just
long as I can watch the
regular
guy
flop, too.
that goes and flies in a jet while another jet's chasing him, jump out of it, rocket launcher the other one, and then get back in.
Yeah.
If that happens, then that's YOLO.
Yeah, I'll do
That
it day
is-
one.
So we'll move on to our
Yeah.
games that are not getting
Underdog.
a lot of. For me, this one sort of has an asterisk next to it if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Elder Scrolls Online console versions, like PS4 and Xbox One, will
giving-
surprise everyone.
You're giving Elder Scrolls the Barry Bonds treatment?
No, I'm giving it an asterisk because I'm like 99.9% sure that game's going free to play before it comes out for consoles.
Crap. I actually have a better game.
And this game-
Sorry, I don't want to cut you
Oh,
off.
and this game is gonna the same thing like DC Universe Online, dead to water. No one gives a crap about it.
And then
Free to play with when it comes to PS3 and PS4. It's people are playing it.
It was
it's
already
big.
on PS3.
I know.
Yeah,
I was
it
just
came-
saying,
it
it came
came-
to PS3 and then came to
Well,
PS4.
it came
as well.
out for PC and PS3.
No, but I
at the
meant
same
like when
time.
it went free to play.
Oh.
Everyone on PS3 like went down. I did, and everyone had a fun time with it. And Elder Scrolls Online, like everyone I've heard talk about this game say it just got a really bad rap from the beginning. They said it's really fun, like everything about it's really good. They said like it feels like you're playing an Elder Scrolls game.
That's a game I twitched more than almost any other game. When that game came out, I twitched it just to be like, all right, what is this going to do? What are we doing here? And every time I saw it, it was just some guy riding a horse somewhere. And I even looked up specific PvP game. You know what the guy was doing? He was in a group of people riding a horse, and then he got off the horse, and like two other guys killed someone.
Yeah,
and then he got back on
like
his horse
like
and just started riding
Some of the
off.
stuff I saw, it literally just looked like
I
you're
watched
playing
the,
an Elder Scrolls game.
I watched the like the dungeon trailer like before the game came out. Remember
Amazing,
you
yeah.
watched it? I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I watched like when you're level 1, which I'm not gonna like hate on too much, but my god, it was like so stupid. This guy was like, you want to talk about going somewhere and fighting like tons of animals doing nothing. That was doing it. This guy literally like was a swordsman. He just freaking he like just kept on like doing like a scorpion, get over here with this chain, and then just hacked this crab away. And like did it
Minecraft?
Sounds like Elder Scrolls gameplay.
Minecraft?
Just hack.
I know, but it was like you don't ever go out there and just hack at a mud crab just because you're like, oh, I'm gonna go kill 20
You
million.
do if it's Morrowind and you have to upgrade your longsword.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't hit
guess what? That
rats.
was Morrowind. This is now.
But I think it'll
Can't
be
hit
good.
my rats.
When it goes free to play, people will download it because there's
Yeah.
literally no harm in downloading it, and people will enjoy it because
I'm
everyone I
MMO
said
God.
gameplay's
I'm always
fun.
willing to.
God.
I'm not, but out of us three,
He's
But
a
I mean, I would have probably bought it for PC if I had a strong enough PC, but I don't think I did. But anyways, when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One, I mean, I'll get
I'm
it.
excited. Like I'll get it.
I'm willing to try it.
Underdog hit for me. Monster Hunter 4 for the 3DS. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for the 3DS. Monster Hunter 3 was the first Monster Hunter that I actually played. And man, that game was fun as hell. I put probably 100 hours into it. And on the 3DS, didn't even know it was on Wii U until I played the demo at this guy's place. So really wishing I just got it on Wii U. But my only gripe with it is that it's not coming to console at all. It's not coming to Wii U. So it's only handheld, which I wish they kept
I
the
know
option
why.
to play it on console. But it's huge in Japan, but in the
That's
States,
why.
yeah,
Because handheld market in Japan's like the biggest thing.
yeah. But the game is huge in Japan. Doesn't get too much love in the States, but it's got a little following. But
I'll tell you one thing, man. Speaking of games from Japan over to America, that stuff is getting huge now. They are putting a lot of Japanese games. There's
JRPGs,
not just that, and not just J-Star. They're literally putting up. I kid you not. I think you were the one who told me about it. But there's literally a game coming out where you literally run around and rip people's clothes off. and that was a Japanese game that's coming to America.
I did not tell you about this, but
I saw. I was like, are you kidding me?
you can curse. It's okay.
Well, how much is it?
What? Like I just saw this dude. This dude like was wearing like YOLO like outfits, like
Sunset
Japanese.
Wait, is it an
Japanese
Is it
Sunset
an anime
Overdrive.
game?
Yes,
Of course.
and he literally was like running around with like some like freaking alien antenna like thing, and he just goes up to a chick and just like rips her clothes right off, and she's like in a brawl. She's like, oh my god, and like runs away, and you can chase her down and like rip off her other purse.
So is this gonna be like a $60 game? Or
Jesus
can I,
Christ.
maybe can I get paid like?
Sounds like a rape game.
I don't know what the hell. It's like
And
it's
that's coming to America when?
this, I was like, it's like, oh, J-Star, look at all these great
Give me a
games
date,
coming
man.
out that are coming from Japanese or Japan to America. I was like, really? I was like, you could have had all these other games that you could have added, and you chose that.
But
God,
back to Monster Hunter, the game not about rape.
good.
Is it?
They added a lot of different features in it, and that I read about. One of them is the ability to ride the monsters, like mount them. They've added increased cooperative play, which I just played a couple random co-op matches. Well, the whole game's co-op online, but a couple of random matches.
I hear that's where the game thrives.
Yeah, it is really fun. It's where I had the most fun. But otherwise, the game is just, it really is a grind game. You know, you go out, you kill beasts, you build from it, so you can kill more beasts to build from it. But the online hunts are fun. They're really focusing on that, so I think the game is going to be amazing. At least a 9.
There's some people that are really excited for it. That game's like, it's got its fan base.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll buy it. So, what's
Matt?
your surprise game?
I gotta give it to Fat Princess. I know what exactly, but I don't know. For some stupid reason, I saw that game. I was like, this is so stupid. But for some reason, it's one of those. How is this game good? Like some people will look at Dark Souls and they probably look at it like, how is this game good? Like Corey and James, like they sit there, it's like this is so boring.
They don't like challenges.
Well, well, it's not just that.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about mechanics and whatnot. But anyways, and I just look at that game and I saw them playing and I was like, this looks so stupid. But I
Wasn't she
just
in
have this.
PlayStation All-Stars?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not even the playable character. You play like 4 like other people. I think she's the villain. Honestly, I don't know. I
PlayStation
never.
All-Stars?
No, the Fat Princess game
game.
herself.
Okay.
And anyways, I just saw it looked like a pretty cool, whatever, 4-player like local multiplayer type game. And I'm just like, I just have this hunch this game's gonna get like an 8.5.
And just shock the world.
Yeah.
For the nostalgic crowd that played it back in the day.
But I was gonna say, I mean, I'm not gonna go into it. But if I were to change my hardline, I actually probably would have said No Man's Sky now.
Ooh.
I would say that just because they're like everyone. It's got that $1 million question everyone wants.
Like I said,
answered.
this No Man's Sky is either going to be Game of the Year or just sort of like a Spore game, like and just like explore the galaxy thing.
But,
If it's what I think it's going to be, that could win Game of the Year this year. If it even comes out this year, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they're like, yeah, it got pushed back till 2016. Like, okay.
Only question, $1 million question. What do you do when you get to the planet? That's all I want to know. Just answer that question for me, and I'll.
Apparently,
I'll be
if
on
you
board.
go on the internet, you can like go on like I know Game Informer had like a whole month dedicated to that game, and they had answered some of it. Not enough for me, but they answered some of the questions. I'm excited for that game. So there you go, Ethan.
Yeah.
That was your
That was a good question.
answered. Thank you. You can write into livethroughgames@gmail.com or comment on this YouTube video or any of the YouTube videos because I'll still get the alert. And this week is Matt's random topic about games. So what is it?
My question is, I'm not going to say all, and I probably will direct this more to Pokemon, but do you think that Pokemon games and handheld games are slowly but surely going to be going to the iOS and like Android games, like that app games?
Like, no
Like-
DS, just
Like,
smartphone.
yeah, like you can buy Pokemon XY on your DS, or I mean on your Android and whatnot. Because I just feel like phones are getting better and better.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I will say that handheld games are decent, but they're not as big as app games. So would they
You
be
know what
more
I think?
interested?
I don't know, I think I had this thought like a little while ago, but Nintendo doesn't have any mobile deals. You can't get Mario, you can't get except for like
They are sort of working on
Yeah.
it. Not, I don't know if it's to like bring their games to
except for like some emulators that aren't
Yeah,
quite
you're not supposed to
approved.
be. Yeah.
You can't get Mario or Pokemon and all that on your smartphone. But Nintendo sees the market there. I know they do.
Minecraft's already jumped on it.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Number one purchase buyable thing you can buy on your phone says always is number one is Minecraft.
Except for that one time it was Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that's free. Yeah, you actually had to buy Minecraft.
Oh, that's right, it's like $5.
but
Yeah, I think Nintendo, they're really traditional, so I think it's like a slow moving thing, but once they do break into that mobile gaming, I think they're gonna take it over.
I think honestly,
They're not going
Pokemon.
to.
I truly think Pokemon would sell more if it went to the.
oh yeah,
to
it
the
would.
phone.
That one game, it's like a Pokemon clone, Micromon.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew bought it. That was $1. That sold like crazy. That was the number one selling game.
That's why I really keep on
But
saying
like,
Pokemon.
would you
but I feel like
would you
that's
want to
not-
buy like a $40 game for your phone? Like that would be Pokemon.
If it was Pokemon or if it was a game I knew, yeah, probably.
But then like, do you want the touch screen to like?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
They
the
will
thing.
not.
Yeah.
They will. This will
No.
not happen.
They have things now where they have joysticks.
No,
you
I
can
know,
mount to your
but you have
phone
to
now.
like add, and you have to carry that in your pocket the whole time too.
Okay, but
What about this? A Nintendo smartphone.
That could work, but I don't think they will just because, well, I personally, I'm not 100% sold if Sony is going to be entering the place, like the portable, the handheld games next time. But 3DS is selling ridiculous.
Yeah.
In Japan too, that's the highest selling system in Japan. For
But
like
yeah,
ever.
even so, even if you say that, I still just think that
You know what I could
phones are just the way.
You know
of
what
the
I could
future
see
right now. They're
Nintendo
just gonna
doing
get better.
maybe porting older
Like
games.
Earthbounds and whatnot.
I don't know.
But
if
like,
that's
see,
how it
that's
would work
see,
on
that's
touch-
but
maybe.
see for Pokemon,
But like something like that, like Pokemon Red.
or turn-based, those JRPGs you keep talking about. I have no problem playing a turn-based game on my phone. There's no reason that I have to be constantly pressing a button. I can literally just use my screen and I can press a button to do my attacks.
James bought Chrono Trigger on the iPhone, and he said that was a huge challenge to play because in Chrono Trigger you have to like tap what part of the boss you want to hit and stuff. He said it was like he said it was really challenging.
You couldn't use your D-pad thing they gave you to switch
No,
through it like you had to do
he
with
just
the
said it
controller?
was like an annoyance. Like sometimes it would say
I'm not
you touch
saying
the
it's gonna be
screen.
better,
and it
but
did. No, I just don't. I know Nintendo is working out some
when I
sort
had a
of
different
thing.
phone, I had the emulator, and I had played Fire Red on my Android. I played it all at work, and I beat it at work. And for like the first 3 hours of gameplay, I was like, this is kind of a pain, but I kept playing because I was bored. And then I just kind of forgot about it.
you get used to it.
Yeah, and
I agree. The biggest problem is the joystick and the buttons. Like, I get the touchscreen is just not right there.
Yeah, so there's
but to be honest, the way app games are going now and the way they're growing, I'm sure people are going to think of the idea of making things like that. Like I said, I've seen a guy
The
play
joysticks,
Minecraft on the phone, and he bought like this, like all you do is you just clip it right on there, like almost like a side clip, and he just was able to play it.
yeah.
And Sony has the other thing with the Sony Xperia phone where you can bring your controller and like hook your phone to the controller to the DualShock 4.
That's
But
why I'm feeling like
I know
it's just gonna be-
Nintendo's doing something with like iOS, like they're releasing something. It's not like them releasing their games to it. I know the money they could make on that's ridiculous, but their console is selling way too good.
I'm just saying, like I just see Pokemon going on here. I see it making more money than it already does.
And I also think that I personally think Nintendo's next console is going to be a sort of hybrid of I think it's going to be like part handheld, part played like on hooking up to your TV, and that would and not to mention if you put their games on that would decrease the value of having a Nintendo system.
I feel like you are Mr. King of I think eventually there's going to just be apps. And all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about the future.
I meant like
there's eventually going to be.
Oh no,
those
I'm not
times.
for the phones, but I meant like they'll just be like a box where you
There's
like
another
real
thing though.
one-off
There's
app
another
games.
thing though because they already kind of do it with bigger games. Like Look at tablets and iPads. You could do those easily with those. I mean, they already put freaking a better quality Knights of the Old Republic
I don't know
on
about better
there.
quality,
No, they
but
said it's a better graphics quality game.
that would be a game that would be freaking annoying to play on a touchscreen.
Apparently
It's
not.
called adapting, Nick.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the people who have the money, I don't know. I just don't see Nintendo or anyone putting their products on there just because it lowers the value of
I
their
think
systems.
within 10 years, you'll see Mario on a smartphone in 10 years.
Like maybe like older Mario, but I just don't think they'll release any like new games on there. But we'll see.
I see it.
I'm
scared that games in general, if anything, games will die and it'll just be this.
If we learned anything from this console generation, that console gaming is alive and well, with the PS4 being on track to be the highest selling console of all time, and Xbox right there.
But who's to say that, and I'm pro virtual reality, who's to say that eventually you're going to get the phone's going to be so accessible, you're going to literally have the apps to your games on your phone, and you can literally like attach it to a TV and just bring your controller. And that's how you have pretty much a portable
That's fine.
console.
That's cool. But
Well,
you
by that
attach
time,
it to your
Skynet
TV
will be our
stuff.
lords and masters, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Or
but
you just bring your virtual reality
Yeah,
things
but
and you can just play on the go.
VR's for PC and
You can
for
play Life
consoles.
Live.
Yeah. More reasons to get wrecked.
But yeah,
Gaming and driving?
yeah, like just buy our apps on there and stuff, and just hook it up to that could work. Like have the marketplace be on your phone, like download a game, come in there, like hook your phone
I'm
up to your
telling you,
TV.
this is like James told me when I forgot my phone in my truck one time.
Yeah.
This is your lightsaber, and this will soon be as useful as a lightsaber is to a Jedi.
It is just as useful.
No, like I honestly think
Lightsabers
this
aren't
thing
that
is
useful.
literally going to be going like,
Dude.
you're going to be paying for shit with this phone. You're going to be
You
doing. You can do
already are.
everything
You
already.
already do. I
No,
think
but
my
this
credit
will probably be like your credit card. You'll
It
probably
already
be able to
is.
just have a
It already
barcode and
is.
scan
It
it.
already
Yeah, but
is.
you forget
Apple
that
did
you're not even
that.
going to have a phone, you're just going to have an implant that you get all your calls.
You know
and
that
messages to
that
your
already is
freaking brain.
happening. That already happened.
Okay, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, eventually the phone is going to consume everything.
Yeah, you have
That's
all
why
the
I'm not.
world's
That's why I will
knowledge
not be
in your
shocked if
pocket.
handheld games go to the phone because everyone has a phone.
I think that's not for a very long. That'll be when the consoles die.
I'd say like Walt within 10 years.
That'll be when the consoles die and Sony has all their first-party studios and they just make money solely off games, and Microsoft has their all first-party studios and Nintendo has all their games, and that's when it could happen. But maybe it's a good question. What do you guys think about that and everything else we've talked about today? Let us know in the comments below, or when you email us again at livethroughgames@gmail.com.
Thank you, Aaron.
Ethan.
God, I am so terrible. I'm bad at naming everyone, so I call him Nick and call him Walt. So that's my.
But
Sorry.
this has
Hate
been
me.
Podcast Reloaded episode 12. Oh yeah, I am attempting to get the episodes on SoundCloud for you to download. It's a little bit of a hassle. It's not
Did you
uploading.
try it for like 5 minutes and you gave up?
No,
Is that the hassle?
no, it's not uploading
10
correctly. I'm working on it. I'll have the episodes up. I'll work it out. If not, I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna try my best. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us. We'll see you guys next week, and look for our Let's Play videos that will slowly be rolling out once we figure out all our technical problems that we may have worked out already. So,
Also, let us know what games you would like us to Let's Play. If you let us know what you want us
We're
to play.
not millionaires. We have a limited selection of games, but we'll try to meet the requests the best we can. Check out. I'm going to start this Wednesday. I'm going to start not streaming, but capturing the Evolve beta, which I'll be in, and I'll try to have it. We'll try to have it up before Friday. I think of having to capture the Evolve beta. My impressions, general reactions. Let me tell you, I suck at Evolve. I played the Evolve Alpha. I'm trash. You're going to see me cost a team the game.
I
I'm
suck
okay
too.
with that.
I'm missing a half of me to be able to be amazing at that game. I need Mike. Because
Oh,
we were good for
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I go to tournaments with him and we could probably win. If we had another, we could have 2 scrubs and we'd win.
I doubt it.
I'm that
But-
confident with him. Me and him were boss.
How do you do a competitive tournament?
They're a tournament.
One guy's control the monsters, the other guys control the humans.
Oh, is that new? I didn't know you could do that.
You control the freaking big guy, the big monster thing, and evolve, and you do it.
I know that.
But in Left 4
I'm talking about
Dead,
4
Left 4 Dead, you control the monsters too.
Oh, I
You
didn't
control
know
the
that.
zombies and
I
all,
didn't
the
know
big
that.
zombies.
I didn't really play.
Well, you missed out.
I didn't really like it.
Well,
But-
you're gay.
All right, fine.
So what if he is? Would you still like him if he was?
We'll ask your random Matt questions. But
All right, we're just getting into here.
keep gaming, guys. See you later.
Keep game.